We are on Tulum Beach in the hotel zone at a place that is so lovely. We had the best tacos, and I'm at Delek right now. So in this video, I'm going to share with you a couple things, some helpful tips on what to know about beach clubs in Tulum, as well as some helpful things about Delek, as well as maybe you'll catch a glimpse of the weird things that normally happen in Tulum, which is we got a topless lady over here and another lady over there selling weed to random strangers walking by. But there you go, that's Tulum. And also, actually, we'll talk about some of the not so good news later in this live stream. But 3 helpful things to know about Tulum beach clubs. One is there's a minimum spend depending on the season. So depending on when you're here, when you're traveling here, it will change how much they might expect you to pay. At Delek, right now at least, there's no minimum spend. But the other helpful thing to know is if it's a beach club that's attached to a hotel, so Delek is also a hotel on average. The prices right now, it's February 2024, $490 to $560 per night for what's called a cabin, which actually here, why don't you just take a look at it. This is what some of the rooms look like over here. So you can see what the property is like on the other side, and it's actually fairly large, but yeah, a popular spot where you can stay. They will save a lot of these beds for people who are staying in those rooms. And so we actually came earlier at like 12:30, but we had to come back later to be able to get where we are now, which is this vibey bed. And another helpful thing to know, let's talk about the menu. So we got all kinds of drinks and we got wine. I'm surprised. Wine is like $25 a glass and it's not the best wine out there. Although we do have Moet by the bottle at around $324. That is an option. And we also did lunch here. That was fantastic. We did tacos. Stacey, what'd you have? Mushroom taco.
I did. They were delicious.
And Emily and I had fish tacos. And if you don't know these girls, your handle is Emily Eats and Explores?
Yes.
At Emily Eats and Explores, we have, y'all know who Hot Flashes and Boarding Passes is. But Stacey's in the house and we are all out here today. Seaweed. Let's talk about Sargasso. You can see it behind me. Tulum Beach right now, amazing. And one of the things I learned while I was traveling on Hola Island is that part of the Yucatan and Quintana Roo is different than this part. So in other words, the seaweed on Hola Island happening now in February. In the summertime, no seaweed on Hola Island. Tulum, the opposite. In the winter, when it's not as hot, there is not seaweed on this beach, but in the summertime, it will get really bad. A lot of people ask, will the seaweed affect my vacation? Yeah, right? I say yeah, because one of the things...
people say no because there is so many lagoons and
cenotes, but
it's beautiful, but if you want a beach...
It will only affect your experience if you are staying on the beach and expecting to spend all your time on this beautiful beach.
They're building nets now.
I feel like that's still not going to do anything. So
it does.
It does?
Nomade and Beach Tulum had the net last year.
Oh, it makes a difference.
And you took the drone and you're like, woohoo!
All right, and then look for a place with nets, because if you're wondering like how will it affect my vacation? Seaweed attracts mosquitoes. Seaweed smells really bad. Seaweed is very itchy when you're in the water, and you don't get these white sandy beaches. You get seaweed all over the beach. So it's up to you to decide if that will affect your vacation or not. But while we are here at Delek, we have been having tacos on the beach. Super fantastic. We actually have a lot of kids on Tulum Beach today. I've been very surprised to see that. And I share that because Tulum continues to be not the safest place in the world. Just a couple hotels down is a place called Selena, very popular hotel on Tulum Beach. There was a shooting there very recently and a woman did not make it. We'll just share that. You can do your own research to learn more about that, which by the way, tons of Tulum content dropping soon. So consider subscribing if you're not already and stay tuned for a ton of content. Last question, Stacey, you ready for this one?
Mm-hmm.
Which beach clubs would you recommend for no minimum spend?
Delek,
where we are now.
Panamera,
okay, that's another one.
Nican,
okay.
and
Cinco. And which one would you recommend that does, aside from Delek, that does have a minimum spend, that's a vibe?
Be Tulum.
I think I might be at Be Tulum later this week. But stay tuned for so much more content. These ladies, you can find their Tulum content as well. Make sure you check them out. I will link them below. But I will see y'all. Get ready for live streams all this week. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.